A former TV news anchor is formally charged in the stabbing death of her mother at a South Wichita home on Friday morning.
Tonight, we're also learning more about the woman who was a marriage and family therapist here in Wichita. KAKE's Sydney Ferguson is live in South Wichita, where the stabbing happened Friday. Sydney.
Yeah, Deb Chris, 47-year-old Angeline Mock is now facing intentional and premeditated first-degree murder charges. Today, we spoke with one of her mother's clients who described her mother, 80-year-old Anita Avers, as a warm and loving guide to her. She says she's still just struggling to understand how something like this could happen to her therapist. On Friday, officers responded to this home in the 1500 block of East Crowley near Wassell and Hydraulic. When they got here, they found Mock outside the home with cuts on her hands and her mother, 80-year-old Avers, in bed with multiple stab wounds. She died at the hospital. Today, Mock appeared in court for the first time where she was charged. Mock is a former news anchor in St. Louis. One of Avers' clients for marriage and counseling says Avers helped her to be more compassionate with herself, and she has no doubt she was a beautiful person inside and out.
It was so shocking because, I worried about having this connection with her and her passing from being 80. I never expected to hear something like that, especially because no one deserves that ever. At the same time, it was just so shocking because of who she was and because of how she was as a human.
Alexandra Brewer says Avers was always professional, so she never knew if the therapist had any issues at home involving her daughter. Brewer also says despite the charges, it's too soon to feel any sort of relief about the situation. Tonight on KAKE News at 10, we'll be taking a look at her relationship with Avers and the legacy she says Avers leaves behind. In Wichita, Sydney Ferguson, KAKE News on your side.